Good evening, everyone. It is Sunday. It is week 8 of Card Making for Beginners 101. Today I'm going to just be talking about paper punches. Now, there are a host of different paper punches. I have picked up just scraps so that I can, demonstrate. However, it would just be a few, but as anything else, they are all different shapes, sizes, types. I mean, you name it, there's a whole host of paper punches out there that can add decorative elements to your card making. So again, if you do enjoy this video or you have any comments, go ahead and provide a comment below. If you do enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up, and of course subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I look forward to continuing to share whatever it is that I have learned, through my card making. So let's get into it. I do have several punches here for different things, and I'm going to show you a couple. So I have these two right here. I'm going to talk about them because they're the same. This is a Fiskars decorative corner for your paper. There is it's pretty much lace, and it has 3 different patterns that you can use to decorate the edges of your paper, like at the edge right here. This one is just a rounded corner. It is, I forgot the size of this one, but it's not a very deep corner. It's just a nice corner. So what you would actually do is to put it into the groove, because you can see the groove in here. You put it into the groove and you would just cut like this, and then it gives you a rounded edge, if you can see here. And then of course that's the regular edge. So this is what this one does. And it pretty much allows your card, instead of always the straight 90 degrees, you could have a little curve on it just to add a little extra something. Now this one, the Fiskars, I use this but less, because I find it, if you don't position the paper properly, it's going to not look good. It's actually going to cut incorrectly. So I'm going to try to demonstrate this one again. So let's try any one of those corners, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to put this in. I know it has always been my issue trying to get it to fit properly. Oh geez, this one is a little taxing. You kind of have to put your weight on it. That's why I don't like using it. But if you notice, it did give the 3 little flowers here, but I still missed out the little edging, if you can see, compare the two, because this side was supposed to have the little frilly type thing here. So this one, I find it's lovely, but sometimes I just find it's too much for me to have to use it. So this one I don't use as often, but these are one of the corner punches that's available out there. It's nice, I'm not going to lie, but you have to get it to sit right, the paper to sit right, in order for you to get that pattern done complete and properly. So these are 2 of the types of corner decorative corners that I have. Now let's go on to, say, flowers. There are different types of flower punches out there. I mean, it's endless. This one is just a basic 1-inch flower. If you just want flowers, you can punch for different things, use different paper. So again, you would kind of just slip it in the hole and then you punch. And then of course it goes into that storage in the bottom. So you're gonna kind of just slide this forward if it wants to slide, and then here is your flower. So this is one of the flowers, and you can choose to punch with any patterns, any color paper, what have you. And of course, if you want to add a little extra element, you can always put a gem in the middle, or just something really nice to improve the look of the flower. So that's one of the flower punches. They're bigger sizes, but I usually like the smaller ones. This one is, it comes with the leaves. It comes with a leaf, the center, and of course you kind of mount this one up. And of course here's the back. So it shows you how it comes out. I forgot who makes this one. I've had this. Oh, that's EK, whoever EK is, but this is one of their products. So I'm going to go ahead and hopefully I'll slide this in here so you can see, and it comes off on the bottom. So you just lift it up, and here you have the leaves. So you can pretty much mount like, you know, like this, put the little center in here like so, and then of course you have the leaf sticking out on the side or however. So this would be this puncher here, which gives you the leaf. So if you want like a couple of leaves, you might have to punch out, you know, different color papers so you can get the type of leaf, you know, like with the leaves have to be green. If you want it green, then you're gonna have to punch green. So it just depends on what you're looking for. So this would be for that puncher. So, but these are just two examples. There are lots of other leaves out there that you could look at. So I'm going to set those aside. Now I have shapes, and of course, as anything else, there is always bigger sizes and even smaller sizes. There are some sets that come in like really tiny. I don't have those, but they are pretty small and way smaller than this. And in that way you are able to, you know, use it for decorative purposes. This one is like a triangle, but you can use it for a banner as well. Let me see, I got this I think at Michael's, but let's go ahead and do this one. Okay, again, this is what it is, just a rectangle. You could cut several of those, and you could maybe line them across your card, because I think I had some in something here for a minute. I always think that maybe someone else out there is like me, hence the reason why I'm doing the demonstration. So I'm going to set this aside for a minute because I want to show you this. So say you have the banners here. Technically what you would be doing, you know, you lay them out how you want. I want you to see, you know, you can join them, and then you have like a whole group of them going across. You can make it different colors. So this is kind of what I'm talking about. So let me just lower this a little more so you can kind of see it. So if you can see, I try, since it's not stuck, it's kind of hard, but at least you can see the idea. You can have a string of them going across. You could have 2 rows, however you want to. So this is a way you can use this particular one. So let's go ahead and put this aside. So this would be the triangle. Then you have the banner. Now they're different sizes. I just have this small one here for now, and that's fine for me. So I'm going to go ahead and punch. So these are all styles, and that's available out there. They can be a little pricey, but you know, usually when I get them, I get them when they're on sale or something. Yeah, this just fell out. I'll deal with it later. So this is the banner. Again, you could do it like the triangle, or you can even interchange it, you know, however you want to. You can use the triangle and the banner, but technically that's your banner right here. Then I have a star. There are smaller stars, bigger stars, because even the banner, there is way bigger banners. I have die cuts for banners as well, which is pretty big, and of course there are other bigger punches for those. So here we have the star, and I'm going to go ahead again and do that here. So here's your star. You could do whatever you want with the star, however you want to use it to decorate. Just use your imagination, and you know, and that's fine. That's what card making is about, is just looking at this shape and figuring out ways that you could really, you know, make it look real beautiful, and like I call, spruce it up a little bit so that your card can actually look really beautiful in the end. Then I have a butterfly puncher. There are different sizes, again, different types, but again, it depends on what you're looking for. If you don't want an overwhelmingly big butterfly and you just want a little butterfly just kind of lazing around on your flowers or anything like that, there you go. It's so tiny. A snowflake. There are lots of snowflake sizes too, and there's also die cuts for snowflakes. So let's see how this one goes. This one is a little hard, but at Christmas time you want to, I guess, do your little silver and white snowflakes. This is just so cute. So this is another one here that you could use. It just depends on the I guess the time of year or what sort of card you're making. If it's a winter card, then you're going to be using snowflakes more than, you know, just regular anything really. So these are examples of some of those. Then this is a scalloped circle. Scalloped because it's not just a nice rounded circle, it's a nice little wavy, that's what I call it, edging. So let's take a look and see how this one comes out. Oops, okay, there it is. Okay, so if you can see the edges, so this is why it's called scalloped. Now there are different shapes and sizes as well. You have bigger ones, you have smaller ones. I have die cuts in those, so I have small to really large die cuts that are scallop circles, and of course I have regular circles as well. So that's another one. And here we have a banner, not a banner, sorry, a tag. These you would use to make a tag, say for you could still use it as a decorative element for your card. It just depends on what you want to put on it. So you can end up making it look really pretty, maybe with some words on it. You can also make a hole up here. I think I have a hole puncher somewhere if I can find it. Okay, there we go. So I would use this, and of course put my, that's just a rough idea, put the hole in. You could put ribbon in here. You could just do a little decorative thing on here and add it to your card. So these are some of the examples of punchers. Well, this is also a paper puncher. I forgot about that too. There are different shapes, sizes. They're actually I think, if I can recall, there was shapes as well in this. I think hearts and different little things, but it depends on what size you're looking for and what you want it as well. I just have 2 of those because I just want for just a hole, you know, here and there, and that's it. Now putting those aside, here I have one from Fiscus. This is like if you want to run ribbon or something through. There are many of those. There are some that have patterned edges. I mean, there's just a whole host of stuff out there. So I'm going to go ahead and do one here for you so you can see. Okay, so if you can look closely, you will see the holes right there. I have some ribbon here that I want to show you. So just to example, so I'm just going to put this through just so I can demonstrate to you what I'm referring to. And again, for visual learners, you want to see. So this is just part of the example. So if you wanted to continue this, you'd actually have to position the puncher in a way that you would be able to continue to run the ribbon. So this also adds a very decorative element to your cards, whether it's just a strip that you want with a ribbon, whether it's the whole what you call it, the layered piece that you have a ribbon in. It just depends, but these are some of the options we have as far as paper punches. So with that said, these again are just some examples that I have, and there are many of them out there. So if you're starting to make cards and you're trying to figure out what your niche is, if it is paper punches that adds those extra elements, by all means go ahead and take a look there. It's in many craft stores. You can get it on Amazon, eBay. You can get it in a lot of places, and then in that way you have options that will add extra to your card making. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful and safe week, and I will see you again next week, where I'll be talking about washi tape and other little accessories, there you go, that you can use with your card making. Have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. Bye bye.